All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass out to you the fabric. So this is fabric paper. It comes in a square, and it is fabric, so it does bleed through. So when you are working with this and you're coloring it, make sure that you put something underneath it, especially if you're using paint, because it will bleed through, okay? All right, so just for visual purposes, I did try to keep this as large as possible. Your shirt does not have to be this large. It could be smaller, okay? So I wanted my shirt to be black, but I didn't want to color the whole thing black because then I wouldn't be able to color this. So I just outlined it in black, indicating that my shirt is black. Now, if you want to color the whole thing black, that's great, go for it, okay? So I wanted a V-neck, and I wanted a sleeveless shirt, so we cut the sleeves off. A spaghetti strap, no, that's not professional, right? But you can do a smaller size shirt and you can put sleeves on it, you can put long sleeve on it. You can do a long flowy shirt, you can do a fitted shirt. I just try to keep it as big as possible, okay? But you can do your shirt any way that you choose. Now in your packet, you have a bit where you've already created the shirt, so you can transfer that over here. If you don't remember, don't have it, it's fine, make a new one, okay? Now with this material, it does bleed through, so be cautious of that. Matte pencils and pens don't really work on it, or pencils don't work on it. Pens work okay, paint works great, markers work really good, okay? So just be aware it does bleed, okay? So you're gonna create a t-shirt. So just like we created our shirt for Cosmo, I sat down and I picked the fabric, and was it short sleeve, long sleeve? What kind of fit was it? What kind of, was it a crew neck? Was it a V-neck? So what was the design? What does it say? What are the colors? What does the back say? Okay, so same thing for you. That's what you're doing. You're creating a shirt for your business. So you're pretending you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, and you own the nail salon. And for those of you that were able to go to the field trip yesterday, you saw as we're walking into the nail salons, you saw what the employees were wearing or not. And what do they all look like? What do you want your employees to look like, right? So that's your t-shirt design that you have there, and you're creating the design for your employees, what they're gonna wear, okay? What do you want the clients to look and to see whenever they're walking into your salon? Do you want them to be seeing everybody with chongo, chancla, pajama pants, holy pants, not done, or something more professional, right? And so as a business owner, that's very important for the image of your brand. So you're making a shirt for them. You can cut it. They don't tear very easily, so you have to use scissors. One student, one time, she took the fabric and she folded the fabric in half. And I would suggest to do with a pencil, very light pencil. Mechanical pencil doesn't work great because it's very pointy and it sometimes might tear it, but or not tear it, but pull the fabric. But regular pencils are over there. So she sketched out a short sleeve shirt, or maybe it's long sleeve, I can't remember now. She sketched it out. She cut both, so two shirts. So she did a front and a back to the shirt. She did the logo on the front. She did the name of the salon in the back, I think, by the neck. And then she colored it, turned it inside out. She stuffed it, sewed it on the edges, stuffed it with cotton, turned it right side before she stuffed it, and then sealed it. So it was like a little puffy, 3D shirt. It was really cute. So you can get really creative with it, or you could just, it's your choice. It's your project, right? You're great. So that's a t-shirt that you're going to be creating. Okay? Questions on the shirt? Okay, so next thing that we have is our bag. So when you go to the mall, you have your little bag, and you walk out of the store and you're like, oh, I bought something. Well, it's like one $5 item, but it's a bag, and you're like, oh my gosh, I bought something, right? So kind of like when you go to home, you've ordered something on Amazon, and you walk up to your door and there's a brown box with a smiley line, and you're like, oh, my package is here, you're so excited. And you open it, it's not for you, it's for your mom. You're disappointed, right? It's that excitement that you are creating and building for your client. When someone goes to the store and they walk out with a little bag, it's that emotion that you're wanting to create, so that the client feels excited and happy when they walk out with something. It makes them want to come back and have that feeling again and buy that thing. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a bag. If you'll put your name on the bottom, of your bag, and spot, so that way it doesn't mess with your design. But if you'll go ahead and write your name somewhere on there. Now, I didn't want to color my whole bag gray, although the idea was that the bag is supposed to be gray. Because when you color, sometimes if you don't color right, you know, it's like sketchy. It has like lines everywhere. So I just outlined it gray, indicating that the bag is gray. That's okay. Same thing with the shirt. It's a black shirt. But if I colored black, and then you wouldn't see this. So, your choice. So, you have your bag, okay? It's paper, so any material, any markers, colors, paint, whatever will work, okay? A student one time spray painted the whole thing gold, and then spray painted the handles black. And one student one time took the handles off and put ribbon handles. The student had to put a bow, satin bow on the front. She had roses, and so one student had a rose on it one time. Whatever you want to do to your bag, okay? It's all free game. You can, for example, the logo is a squiggly purple line. So instead of having the nail polish, I can have just a squiggly purple line, and it matches. When I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, that belongs to, what's the name of it? Posh Designs, okay? So you just want to make sure that it goes together, okay? So you're creating your bag. Questions on the bag? Okay. The next thing that we have is our bubble mailer. So I'm going to pass this out, and you're going to be able to see why it's called a bubble mailer. Now, in the past, unicorn was the theme for everyone. But with time, I've changed it to where you have to make your own theme according to your own business. So before, we had the unicorn sparkle, you know, it was the iridescent type of a color, but it was hard to match everybody's stuff. So I switched to white. That way, you could draw on it, and when you draw on it, you can make it any color of your choice. The only thing is it's plastic, so paint, spray paint, and pen works good. You just have to make sure to wait for it to dry before so you don't smear it before you touch it, and then markers, but permanent markers. Regular markers will smear, okay, because it doesn't dry as well. So the back part is this, obviously, because it has the flap. You're either gonna make it landscape or portrait, horizontal or vertical. You decide. We're gonna put our crinkle paper in there, okay? And excuse me, one more? No? Yes? No? Sorry, excuse me. In the middle, you need to leave space. Now, whether it's gonna be vertical or horizontal, you need to leave space because we're gonna make a sticker, okay? So I'm gonna give you I guess you can say a little business card size paper. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna draw your logo on that paper, and then we're gonna put it in this little machine. Then we're gonna turn the dial, and it's gonna come out the back. And when it comes out the back, I'll tear it off, give it to you, and it's a sticker because now it has a sticky back. So you're gonna peel it off, and you're gonna tape it onto, or stick it onto your bag. So you gotta decide, do I want it horizontal or vertical? Now, so you have to make sure to leave a business size space in the middle open, and on the outside you can draw and design and put whatever else on the front and the back of your choice. Okay. I wish she would have let me keep it. She wanted it, so I didn't want to take it from her. But Julia, she's a current senior. When she had the best I've ever seen. It was lavender and it was purple, and she's little, and it's not because it's purple, I liked it, but she's very detailed with it. So on these, all of it, she put little lavender flowers, like she drew flowers front and back on the whole thing. It was really pretty. I'll have to ask her if she still has it so she can let us take a look at it. But so that's your bubble mailer. So if you squish it and you look on the inside, there's bubble packaging on the inside. You can't really pop it very well. Kind of squishy in there, but this is for when we do our press-on nails and our sizing kit. We're gonna put in here. So our press-on nails and sizing kit, you don't want, it's more fragile. So instead of putting it in a paper envelope where it can bend, break, crease, etc., this has a little bit extra cushion. So that's why they're called bubble mailers. Okay. So that is your white bubble mailer. Questions on that? Okay. The next thing that we have is our box right here. Okay, so you guys have already gotten the pink boxes. Okay, the pink boxes are going to be for your final project, which is a unicorn, the unicorn nails. But you're going to go ahead and get this white box for this project. So if you take a look at your box, it has texture on it. Now I looked for a long time over the summer for a box that didn't have texture. That's white. I couldn't find one. Okay, I just couldn't find one. So if you do look at it, it does have texture. So when you draw on it, it's like not a straight line. It's like right, because it's got texture. So be aware of that. Okay, whenever you are doing your design. So for this particular one, because it has that texture, it's difficult. We're gonna do a small sticker. So on another little piece of paper, we're gonna size it out. We're gonna draw our sticker. This is our design. On the sticker paper, we're gonna put it through the machine, crank it, pull it out the bag, tear it off, give it to you as a sticker, and now you're gonna stick it on the box. So the box for the nails, this is where the nails go. I'm gonna give you the tape later because we'll do the nails later. But I'm gonna give you the tape later, okay? The double-sided sticky tape, it's mounting tape, so it's 3D, so your nails, because they're curved, are lifted up off the surface of the box. I'll give that to you later. And the nails will go in here. But, because it's hard to draw in here, we're gonna do the sticker, but you can design and color and do whatever other images you want on the box, okay? So we'll do that at a later time for the sticker for that one as well. Questions on the box? Oh, open your box and take the cushion, throw that away. That's trash. We don't ever use that. Okay, that's trash. Okay, the next thing that we have is our cuticle oil. So this is one of the 3 products that you're going to be creating within this next week and a half. That's tape on here. Oh, sweet tweezers. Oh, okay. So she asks for tweezers every year now. I always forget that. So the cuticle oil. So you're going to get, and I'm not going to pass it out particularly right now because I don't want you to lose it, but because this comes in pieces. But you're going to get the cuticle oil container, okay? And you're going to get the cuticle oil, the mica, which is a glitter. You're going to get the flowers. You're going to make your cuticle oil. You're going to bottle it, putting it in here. We're going to have gloves, masks, our smock, hair back, all that. Sanitize everything. And then we're going to put the brush on it, and then we're going to put the cap on it. We're going to do our little plastic. We're going to put the plastic sleeve on it, hit it with the blow dryer, and shrink wrap it. So it'll be like you literally bought it from the store, okay? And then we're going to put it in our box. Now the box, again, I could not find one that was, I couldn't find one that was white, so we have the iridescent one, the iridescent color. You can go ahead and open up the box, and you can go ahead and make it into a rectangle. Make it into a rectangle so you can go ahead and close one side. Now, I would not close both sides because you know sometimes when you open the box and you can't open it and you tear the lid. Oh, so maybe you don't want to tear yours. So just close one side and leave one side open, okay? So that is your cuticle bottle box. We're gonna do our little sticker design here as well, okay? It's hard to draw on this material, so unless it's paint, it really doesn't stick. So that'll be our cuticle oil that they're gonna make. We're gonna start with that tomorrow, okay? The next product that you're going to be creating is going to be a nail polish. So you're gonna have a little bag like this. I give you the stickers then, so it's gonna be what? Today's Friday? Monday. Okay? You're gonna have your little crinkle paper with a little confetti, a little thank you sticker, your little bag I'm gonna give you today. And then you're gonna make a nail polish. So you're gonna get a little polish bottle. You're gonna put clear polish. You're gonna pick your color. You're gonna pick your color pigment, the glitter, all of the things, and bottle it. You're going to then seal it, and you're going to take a little ring palette to color so that they know what the color is. The color of your polish should match the brand. So if you're pink unicorns, then maybe you have pink sprinkles on it or something. Okay. This is gray. Okay, matching with everything. And then you're going to put in your baggie, and you have your little nail polish. Okay. So that is the second product that you're going to be creating. So I'm going to give you the little bag. Now I will say, with the little bag, you can't really decorate it. There's really no way to decorate it. It's fabric material, so it's difficult to do so. But one time a student took a piece of paper, I think it was an index card, put it inside the bag, painted the bag on the top, waited for it to dry, pulled the paper out, and then it had a design on the bag. I'm not saying you have to do that. That was really extra. But if you wanted to, you could do that. Okay? Questions on that? All right, so the last thing that we have here is your business cards. So on your paper, you had already created your business card. You had already created your social media account. You had already created your name, all the things. We're going to recreate this onto 4 of our business cards. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a strip. You have to cut it apart, but it has 4 business card pages. It makes a lot of trash because it's got a lot of extra pages, little bits and pieces of paper in here. But you have 4, this is 5, but you have 4 business cards. So if you look, they all have the same thing. You just get better as you continue to draw it. Which is why when we talked about it last semester in May, I told you don't make it too difficult because you have to draw it out. Okay? So you're going to make 4 business cards. They all have to be identical. Okay? I guess I didn't order the right number, and that was my fault. I apologize. But I don't have enough of the business card holders, but I'll see if I can't order some more. If we get some more budgeted, so I can get you guys some, okay? But we do have the business card holder that you put in there. Put in your station, you'll take your business card, or you give the people your business card so they can come give you some business, okay? Questions on that? All right, so let me just adjust this really quick so that you have a good image of what you've got to do. And you can take a picture of it so that way you have a good memory of what you've got to turn in. Okay, I'll tell you the due dates at a later time. Okay, so that way you know when you're... All right, hello cosmetology instructors, how's it going? I don't have any eye makeup on because I got an eye infection from my son that brought it home from school. So I put the medicine on so I can't, wear any of the makeup. So I look crazy. And then I think I tried to do my little sides here because my bald spots there. But anyway, life. So I can see a little bit blurry, but I can see. So anyway, so it is Wednesday already, the week after Thanksgiving break. And what I was thinking, I don't know, but we went on a field trip on Monday and Tuesday. So Monday I took the 9th graders to their field trip, which I took them to the underground tunnels downtown here in Houston, and we went to different salons and got to eat down there, and we did Discovery Green and came back. And then we Tuesday we took the sophomores to different salons in the Houston area, and we ate at Post Houston, which is a really cool place to go to. and then we came back. So it was nice. It was nice to get out. But whose idea was it to schedule 2 field trips back to back the week we come back after Thanksgiving? I don't know, but I won't do that again. Not because it didn't work out. It was great. It was nice to kind of flow back into the week. But then today I'm like, what's today? Where am I? What's going on? And I felt like I lost those 2 days. So I don't like that. I really didn't like that. So definitely I'm making a note. I forgot my calendar at home. See, I'm kind of like all over the place. I like came and I'm like, where's everything at? And also, one thing I learned from Miss Martinez is that before you leave, get everything situated so that when you come back, it's good to go. Because I came back and I got stuff in the turn-in tray over there and the turn-in tray over there, and I was pack of things over here, and I pack of a pile over there, and I'm like, wait, did I do grades already? Did I not do grades already? I gotta go check it. And did I grade these? And then I got 2 piles over here, and then there's just like stuff everywhere, and so it's overwhelming when you come back and there's stuff everywhere. So now I totally get why she did what she did, and so I appreciate it for her for teaching me that. I didn't do it this time. I usually do. I didn't do it this time, and I want to do it again. So we have our November nail art competition. Look at this. She got a little pumpkin. It's a Hello Kitty. This girl, she's a freshman. She has not learned nails yet. She's gonna be good. She is good. She's gonna be amazing. Found stuff everywhere. I found gift card. I found just stuff everywhere. But competition for nail art is due for November. For the November themed nail art is due this week. I still have not passed out the awards for the Day of the Dead, which I need to do that. Get my pile of my to-do here. I need to finish putting these diamonds together to give out the November little nail art bag. I'm gonna grade those. Okay, but let me share it with you. Had I shared this with you? I don't know if I did already or not, but this little, I ordered it on Amazon. Getting dusty already. But it's for saran wrap, foil, and then the different size bags. Love it. I do have them here. This is great if I can just take it to when we do salon days. It's great. Let me turn this around really quick. Much better. Okay, so I did go ahead and label these. These are great. I love them. Really do. I just need to get the rest of the product to fill in the other ones. Pulling out my markers because we're doing our business project. And so yesterday, besides their work, they had to do their little gingerbread house paper bag. So it's just the paper bag, and they punch the hole in it, fold at the top, punch a hole in it, and then decorate it. And so this is going to be, so they all have their little bags here. And then we started our business packet. So let me share with you on this side. Got it up here. I did record part of today. So we're gonna do our business. So last school year we started, at the end of the school year, we started with our business stuff. They did their salon, they did their whole business packet. There's a video on here on that. So, but they did their whole packet, designed their logo, did their business card. So then they built their salon over the summer, and the good ones I kept, and those are the ones we're gonna submit for Skills USA. And then over here, this semester we were supposed to start at the beginning of the semester, but I did not order enough things in time, so I had to push it back. So I had to wait for some of the things to come in. So we have, they create a t-shirt using the fabric material, which is this one here. Oh, it's upside down, Smart Fab. They create a t-shirt, they create a bag, a shopping bag. They create a bubble mailer, so if they're gonna mail something. Okay, this is, we mail the sizing kit here, the press-ons as well. And then this is for the press-ons, the packaging for press-ons, and we make the stickers. They're gonna make their own nail polish that goes with their brand. Tomorrow they're gonna make their own packet bottle and package their own cuticle oil. Then they make 4 business cards. I didn't have enough of these. I ran out. I need 9 more. But most all students got one of those. And so they have their branding package here that they are going to be finishing up and putting putting that stuff together. So that's Tuesday. So tomorrow they're doing the oil. Today's Wednesday. Then Friday, that's Thursday, Friday, they're doing their gingerbread sugar scrub. So it's a gingerbread little house, again with the bag. I did mine black, white looks better. And then freshmen are gonna do a gingerbread scrub. So it's scrub, oil, sugar, and then the aromas and stuff. And then the sophomores are gonna get the actual nice container. Freshmen get the disposable one with the little spoon, and they're gonna gift it to somebody. So it's a little Christmas gift they're doing, but also teaching them that they need to offer seasonal services and seasonal products whenever they're working in a salon for their clients, just to keep them, going. Nothing new here, nothing new anywhere. This is kind of what it's looking like. I pulled all my business stuff on the cart so I can push it into the closet and not have everything out, because there's a lot out. And there's a lot going on my desk, so I need to, it's 11 now, so I need to get rid of the paperwork and go ahead and put it in the grade book. So we are doing embroidery over the break, so I need to get that going. They're paying directly to the person, so we're not collecting money, we're not doing there. They're directly paying to the person, so we don't have to do the whole vendor thing. And it's during the Christmas break, so then it doesn't take the smocks away from our time, so that works out perfect. Okay, so that's pretty much what I have. It's just been rocking and rolling and just busy, so gonna take care of that, and then I'll record. I gotta prep for the afternoon. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I got sitting down of like 40 something emails I was responding to, and I need to stop, so I'm gonna pause right now. I'm gonna get ready and set up for the freshmen. So the freshmen today, I think they're gonna do the lip. I can't remember, the lip scrub. No, what are they doing? I need to see what product they're gonna do DIY. So yesterday, Monday and Tuesday, I had videos on Schoology of different products and like Lush and things of the sort, different videos of how things are created, the DIY and the business end of things, if they're gonna be an entrepreneur, if they're gonna sell items. So I need to set up the tabletop, pull out those ingredients, and then that way they can be ready for them whenever they come in. Then I can finish the paperwork stuff, because that I can always do later. I need to get ready for the class. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll record, and then that way you guys see what we did today. All right, so I'm going to share with you getting this together here. Now, these are the bottles. Let me show you really quick. These are the bottles, and they're really popular, and you'll see them on social media in people's coffee bar. And so I need to do better labeling on here, but this is my cellar water and this is toner. So it's just aesthetically more pleasing than having all of the bottles kind of everywhere. And I have one for the alcohol here, but I need to get the others ready. So let me show you. So here I'm using massage oil that I got, and then here is my bottle. I have a little funnel, and I'm just filling up. So that way it's a lot easier and cleaner for students to pour out, because they're really bad about pouring out of here and making a big mess. So I should have a napkin. So I'll pour it up, have the students pour out from here, and I can just refill as I go. Now I'm not going to wash my funnel, because I know I'm gonna need more oil than this for class. So if you stop right about here, it doesn't fill to the top and overfill, although you can go a little bit higher. So I just need to make my label, and I have my dispenser, so students can now take their bowl and pump from here. Much more easier and cleaner than trying to pour from a gallon. You guys know how that goes. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to come through and tell you all the things that you need on your tabletop. If you could just confirm that you have those things. Okay, so we can get started. We are going to need, or you're going to need, you come in, you washed your hands, you cleaned your table, you covered your table, you took your jewelry off, you pulled your hair back, your smock is on. Okay? We're going to put our gloves on. And after putting our gloves on, we're going to put our mask on. Okay? We are going to go over the supplies that we need here in just a quick second, but let me just explain what we're doing. So today, we're doing a gingerbread scented scrub. The scrub can be for the head, for the scalp, the face, the arms, the hands, legs, feet, body, all the above. Okay? Yesterday, while we were out, you made your bag. Okay? So if you have not gotten your bag, they're still back there. Go ahead and grab it. So you need your bag. Okay? End result, you will have a container. The wooden spoon, as you see here, will be taped. The curvature of the spoon goes inward, like so, like the curve of the cup. And you're going to tape it with a little piece of tape across the side. The tape is, the little roll of tape is over there by the rulers, okay? So that is your finished packaging that you're going to put inside of your gingerbread house baggie. And you're going to gift it to somebody. So think of somebody special, anybody, a friend, a teacher, a parent, cousin, brother, whoever. You're going to gift this to, okay? This will be good for a good 2 months or so. It's not something you're going to eat. It can maybe be good for longer, but we're going to go for 2 months, okay? And after 2 months, I'd say go ahead and toss it, okay? A sugar scrub, you guys have done a lip scrub before. We've talked about exfoliating. So the scrub is going to help remove the dead layers of the skin so that your skin shines a little bit brighter, okay? And just remove all the dead skin. You can use this on the scalp, although it is massage oil, so be careful because it does, it'll leave you oily. And I have 2 different mixtures up here. One good, one not good. The not good one is here because if you look at it, when you look at it, it's more dry. It looks like dirt. It needs more oil. This isn't good yet. Okay? But then you have this one that looks almost like pudding. Okay, so when you pull it apart, the sugar looks nice and wet, but when you let it settle, the sugar will sink to the bottom, gravity will pull it down, and the oil will float to the top. And so you'll get this this clear liquid feel in the top, okay? If you see the separation, like if there's a line of liquid and then the sugar, that's too much oil, okay? But it should look something of the sort. Kind of like that wet Lucas. Yummy, delicious. Yeah? Yeah, okay, now we know. All right, when I say they're like, okay. All right, so that's what we want to see, okay? Now, you should have on your tabletop, you should have a zip bag. You're gonna have a gallon-sized Ziploc bag. You have a bowl from your kit. You're gonna have a plastic cup. This is a Dixie cup. This is a 10 ounce, bless you, it's 10 ounces. And you have a lid. The lid is a dome, but does not have a hole. When you're bottling, bless you, when you're making your scrub, you're mixing it. You're making your batch. You're going to make your batch in your silver bowl. When you're bottling, which means you're taking the product and putting it into the container, you want to make sure you do not get sugar right here on the rim, because if you get sugar on the rim, it will not close right. And if it does not close, the lid's going to pop off, it's going to tip over, and all the oil is going to spill out with the sugar. Big hot mess, okay? You have a napkin for you to clean up any spills you may spill on the floor or whatnot. If you see sugar on the floor, please clean it up or let me know. I'll clean it up. Okay, let's not step on it and drag it everywhere. And then you have a spatula. This is a spatula you're going to be using to mix. And then you have a spoon. I can't tell you how many times every single year there's somebody not paying attention and they're sitting there mixing with the spoon. Okay? The spoon is not to make, this is more expensive. Okay? This is part of the decoration. So you want to tape it to the side of the cup. Okay? The spoon is for the gift. Okay? And then the stirring stick and the spatula is what you stir with. Okay? Everybody has everything you need, yeah? Okay. So you're going to be moving around the room. I would highly suggest that you take your backpack and put it on the back of your chair. So then that way, one, it doesn't get stepped on. Two, if somebody drops something, it doesn't get poured on top of. And we're going to be moving around the room. So, you know, it's just going to be people everywhere. We're going to go by table. We'll start at this table, then we'll move to this table, that table, and the table in the back. And we'll start at the first station and we'll go around the room. When you're at the sugar station, if there's people at the spice station and nobody at the oil station, just move forward and then you can come back. The most amount of people will be in the oil station just because you're going to pump some, mix it, and you're like, I need some more, then you're going to go back, pump some more. So that's going to cluster up. So people with backpacks over there, definitely move your backpacks. Okay? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our bowl. And we're going to take our bag, and usually we put a liner, but the liners are really thin, and we're going to mix. I don't want them to tear. So we're going to put the bowl in the zip bag. Punch your hand through, and you have your bowl. Okay? Now, in the end, if you want to, once you're done mixing, you can take this out. And let's say that I have all my sugar here. I can cut a hole and squeeze it out that way. Your choice. Some people will take it and they'll put their hand in there and then they'll push it out. Some people will pour it out. Some people will scoop it out. Whatever floats your boat. Stay on top of your red paper and not on the floor. At the end, this is going to be trash. The bag. Okay? Okay. If you use scissors to cut, you need to wipe the scissors afterwards because then the scissors get sugar and oil and they get sticky and then it's a mess. Okay? Today, right now, I'm not going to mix in the bowl because I need you to see something and you can't see through the bowl. You need to mix in your bowl. Okay? The reason why we're mixing in a bowl with the bag is because we don't have time to use hot water and soap and clean and get the oil off. It takes too long. We don't have time. We don't have the luxury of time in the class. So with the bag, it's just easier to clean up. That doesn't mean you don't clean your bowl, that you don't sanitize it. Now we're assuming that the last time your bowl was used for facials, that you washed and sanitized your bowl, and that this is clean. Because all your face skunk, or the person's skunk, remember? They washed their hands in the bowl. Now you're mixing something in here that you can use on your face or on your butt. So if you didn't wash this, right, and you're sharing cooties, right? That's how it works. Even though the bag is there, the bag can tear. It has torn both class periods, so just FYI. All right, I'm gonna mix directly in the cup because I need you to see specific things, okay? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, it is the end of school. Y'all, this is what my trash can always looks like. I literally, and like, not to lie to you, I've already taken out one bag. I usually have like 2 bags or so of trash that I put out. My eyeballs hurt, so I feel like, and I didn't have time to eat lunch today, so my head hurts. Anyway, okay, so I recorded a little bit of the afternoon video to show you guys, but I didn't record all of it because once I went to the different stations, it just didn't work out. So let me show you how that went. All right, so station setup, you kind of saw that bit in the recording. So this is a dry, these are the examples. This is the dry. This is a, okay, we can make it work. And this is the good, the wet one. This is a good sugar scrub. Have nice amount of moisture to that. So I had these Pearsons to come and take a look at those to see, to compare. That way they're not coming up to you saying, is this okay, is this okay, it's okay. Because they'll do that. So I talked about and how not, why not to use salt. You can use dark brown sugar, but we used the regular granular sugar. I had a little cup. measured the amount that we needed to have. And the line did kind of rub off, so I did have to keep redrawing it, but I did measure this against the container that I actually was going to do. So this was the first station. So after explaining and going through that bit, I went through each station and I did an example, which were those cups there in the transparent cup so they can see. So I filled it up. These were all the supplies that they needed to get prior to. And then all the spices were here. So we had cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and allspice. And so these we got, okay? And then from here, and they can pick each one. Ginger makes it more yellow, cinnamon makes it more brown, nutmeg is lighter than cinnamon, so they could just pick one. And this is, look at this mess, y'all. Look at this mess. And they're freshmen, so freshmen are a lot messier than sophomores. Sophomores are doing this one on Friday, so I'm interested. We should have them do tomorrow. I should have them do it tomorrow so I can just get rid of the mess tomorrow. I'm going to do that. Yep, we're going to do that. No, but I told them on Friday. I need to not. No, I don't know. Maybe I would. I had originally told them that we're going to do the scrub on Friday. But we're going to do the scrub tomorrow. So I just send a message. Because if they took the little bag home, and they don't bring it tomorrow, then they're not going to have it. So we will, we'll just do the table setup. That'd be perfect. That way I don't have to move everything, move it back. And I've already got the tables and it's 2 messes. And I usually would do it in one day only, like 10th and 9th grade, both morning and afternoon, do the same thing because of the mess. The mess is, I mean, and the floor is like, I'm sliding on the floor. Anyway, I hate messes. So we will do the same thing. And like there's sugar all in here, huh? Does sugar get in the, see there's sugar in the freshman, I'm telling you. Probably because when they were gonna refill it, they put this on here and there's sugar here and it collected it. Anyway, that was my mistake. I shouldn't have let them refill it. I took about a good gallon, so I'll do another gallon for the sophomores. I do have another gallon, so we'll do this tomorrow again. It's very messy and just hide all the things that you don't want to get messy. Tables, even though they were covered, the paper, the oil seeps through. Students are just messy. They're just young, you know. Even adults still make messes. So just when you do if you do something, a lab like this, just be aware and be prepared that it's gonna be messy. So I'm gonna wipe down the tables and put the chairs up so that the custodians can sweep, and then I'll let her know that there's sugar on the floor so she's aware. I'm gonna get the table.